The Toros of Rio Grande Valley look to make it 2 wins against Sacramento this year, while the Republic have sights on a 3rd straight league victory. Thank you for joining us tonight at Heart Health Park alongside former Republic midfielder Adam Moffat. I'm Rob McAllister. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by William Jessup University. In the last month, the Republic have turned up the goal-scoring prowess, posting 3 goals against Oakland, 4 against Charleston, and 2 on Wednesday night against New Mexico. Adam, what has been the key to finding the net?
Of those 9 goals, there's been 9 unique goal scorers. So it's a real team effort, and what we're seeing is the guys who are starting, the guys who are coming off the bench, they know what's expected of them. And once a few people start putting the ball in the back of the net, others step up their game. This isn't a squad who's going to have one guy getting 20 goals a season, so it has to be coming from multiple different positions, and that's what we've seen. And if that can continue tonight, it's a massive 3 points on the line.
Sacramento with 36 points, Rio Grande Valley 28th, the Republic trying to climb the playoff ladder. Big one at home. It's RGV Toros, it's Sacramento Republic, and it's coming up next.
How do you build a community that thrives? By staying active, by working and playing together, and by building strong bones and bodies with food that's simple, local, and fresh. Crystal Creamery has proudly supported Central Valley athletes and athletic programs since 2012. Because when you nourish a community, the community thrives. Crystal Creamery, simple, local, fresh.
This is the look of a little girl with big dreams, but only one last hope. A girl whose organs were shutting down as she was growing up. A girl who finally found her spotlight when she found her specialist. UC Davis Health. From the extraordinary to the routine, we're discovering healthy and changing real people's lives right here in the Sacramento region. UC Davis Health. Discovering healthy.
Summer's in full swing. Remember, SMUD's peak hours are 5 to 8 p.m. weekdays when electricity use is the highest. Shift some of your electricity usage to mid and off-peak hours when it costs less and renewable energy is plentiful. It's good for your bill, protects the environment, and helps our community too. Let's work together to save energy this summer. Learn more at smud.org/time of day.
Beautifully done there by Danielle Rebang. Hard Health Park, this site. RGV Toros, Sacramento Republic for a Western Conference clash. Let's get to our Western Health Advantage players to watch. We begin with Malik Foster, 4 goals, assist on the season. He's scoring a goal every 83 minutes, Adam.
He's going to look to take that down a little bit tonight. The speed is what you got to watch for, and the Toros coming into this match will not be happy seeing him starting. He is lightning quick, but what he's really good at as well is holding up that ball, bringing others into the game. He's not one-dimensional. Keep an eye out on him tonight.
And they are familiar with him. He spent 2019 with RGV. How about for the other side for the Toros? Taking a look at a man who really makes everything work in the midfield, Emilio Icaza, 4 goals, 2 assists.
Involved in plenty of goals. Starts a little bit deeper. He's not a striker. He's an attacking midfielder, so he likes to link the play between the deeper guys and the guys in attack. So constantly moving around. That's going to be the job of Matt Lagrassa, Luis Felipe, to limit his touches in those dangerous spots.
Our starting 11 here begin with Sacramento Republic. And a little bit of change here with this club here. We're not quite sure what you'd see, but it looks like we'll see a 3-4-3. This lineup brought to you by Los Rios Community College District. Thiago Suarez started against Phoenix, had a brilliant outing. He'll be paired with Connor Donovan and Josh Bauer along the back. Also, Emil Cuello and Luther Archmed each had a goal in the win a couple weeks ago.
They did. They took their chance and get the start tonight. It's going to be fun to see Foster, Archmed combining up top.
And for the visiting RGV Toros, who are wearing blue and white tonight. They'll go 4 in the back. Akeem Ward, a familiar name, played with Oakland most recently. Up in zone, Frank Lopez coming back to Sacramento after spending a couple of games here in 2020. It's rocking here at Hard Health Park. Again, a beautiful evening in the mid-80s. Slight breeze tonight, a perfect Saturday soccer night in the capital of California. Adam Moffett, Rob McAllister with you for this one. Republic in their alternate black kits. They are undefeated in the black kits, so why not trot them out one more time? RGV, led by Wilmer Cabrera, has some MLS experience. Coach RGV from 15-16, went up to Houston, and now is back with the club. And this 1998 World Cup run as a player with Colombia. He's got great experience, knows how to lead a group. RGV right below the playoff line right now. They're trying to work their way up, but right now only 5 points from really getting into the picture here. So a massive 3 points for them. Meanwhile, for Sacramento, Adam, a golden chance to make it 3 wins in a row.
Be great picking up those 9 points on top of getting to the US Open Cup final. It's not one prioritized over the other. The fact that this team's been able to get success in both really helps, and credit to Mark Briggs, his staff, for managing it. It's not easy. It's not easy. You have a lot of players who want to get minutes, and he's done a really good job of that.
So here we go. Sacramento is the site. RGV Toros, Republic awaits. Republic will head to the south end of the field. Into the wind, it will be the Toros heading toward the supporter section in the north end. The whistle blows, and here we go from Sacramento. Out of the gate, what do you expect from this Toro team? It's a club that may not be where they want to be, but they've had some really tight games throughout the year.
We spoke about it earlier. They've had every single game they've played in has been decided by 1 goal or fewer. So they've tied a lot of games, but any game they've lost, it's only been 1 goal. So that tells you they're really tough to play against. They're always going to be in the game. So that means if you're Sacramento Republic, this goes the full 90 minutes. You do not give up at all.
So an interesting back 3 here as Carlos Saldana also getting the start tonight. So typically we'd see Lee Desmond and Dan Casey got a little banged up. They've had some injuries. We saw Lee Desmond go down on Wednesday night. It appears that both of them will be okay and ready to go next week. Mark wanted to give them a little bit more time off, so other guys, like we saw in Phoenix, like we saw in Charlton, getting minutes, getting an opportunity to perform. And it just shows the depth of this team. 24 players have now suited up in the last couple of matches here. A fantastic stat to just show how deep and talented this Republic team is. Too far for Frank Lopez. It will be a goal kick for Carlos Saldana.
It's a really good stat to have, and we see Suarez at the back. Had a great game against Phoenix. What a debut that was. Then he goes away with the national team, the U20s, and now he's back probably full of confidence. Bowers came in on loan. He's got loads of minutes for himself. He hasn't played much, so all these guys putting in a shift really is helping with this this league run.
Let's take a look at our injury report, brought to you by Delta Dental. And as we mentioned, no Lee Desmond, no Dan Casey, but pretty much everyone else looking healthy, ready to go. So also an opportunity just to rest some guys and have a chance here for Ferdy Sosa. Get more minutes for Malik Foster, get him going. You got Emil Cuello, who had a great showing and was a team of the week honoree for the win in Charleston. 4 goals. Look at this little move from Malik, finding Sosa. Nice collapse from RGV. Left side, Pinzon. LA native angling toward Bauer. McGrath is there to pick him up and push him toward the sideline. Pinzon just running into trouble. Good defending by Sacramento here. And ball out of play. It'll be a throw for RGV as they catch a break. Hakeem Ward, loaned to RGV from Oakland, started with the Roots this year. Originally drafted by DC United. RGV looking for a left back, now has an opportunity to get some serious minutes.
He's a player that impressed Mark Briggs every time they played against them with Oakland Roots. He spoke of how fond he was of him and how he was able to get in the attack. So keep an eye on for him in this left-hand side, and it's a big job for Ferdy Sosa to control that right-hand side.
This RGV team loves to send balls in. How important will be Sosa and Duke Lacroix working together, making sure they're tracking back?
You got to block it. You got to block those balls into the box, and they have Ruiz on the right-hand side, who's actually left-footed. He loves to come inside. You see him on the ball here.
Good chance. RGV flying through, and last touch by Thiago Suarez. So a first corner kick on the evening belonging to this RGV side. We saw it last time these two teams played. It's always tough to go down to that part of Texas, and the 2-1 win, however, for this RGV team, Connor Donovan was able to level the game at 1, but late in stoppage time, a little defensive lapse, ball came in, bounced around, RGV ended up getting the win. Ball driven to the top of box, looking for a chance for Ruiz. Whistle blows, and it'll be a goal kick instead. Carlos Saldana, 7th appearance on the year, has allowed just 5 goals in those performances, a .83 goal against average, 20 saves on the season, and has done a nice job platooning with Danny Vidiello. And the attack for Sacramento, Malik Foster's typically been up top. It looks like Luther Archmed may try to be more of a holding, see if they can sneak in Malik from the side. What do you like in this formation, and having Emil on the left side instead of here on the right?
It looks like Luther Archmed's going to spearhead that attack. He's going to be the front of those 3. That allows him to hold up that ball and then bring in those deeper midfielder players, or Emil likes to drop in and get the ball there. But Malik Foster's strength is getting in behind, so for him it's dropping that ball off and getting those runs in behind. He's going to try and get it to feed at times as well. He's got to mix it up, but when Ferdy has the ball in these positions, look for Malik to make those little runs in the corner.
Luis Felipe, and wow, big shove in the back to Malik Foster, and the official Malik Badawai says get on up. Crowd didn't like it. Sacramento 5-1-3, one of the best records at home in all of USL. RGV 3-5-2 away from HEB Park. RGV built one of the nicer stadiums in all of USL Championship. They're trying to build more of a following, and they've got the ties to Houston Dynamo, so they do get players on loan every once in a while from top quality MLS club like Houston Dynamo. And you look at that stadium and you just feel like they're going to get some momentum there. Hopefully, if they can pick up some wins, they got a beautiful spot to watch soccer. Emil Cuello into the corner here, but Akwe is able to get there and send it out of play.
They had a fantastic year last year, led by number 8 for the Republic, Rodrigo Lopez. Scored a wonder goal against Phoenix Rising, knocked them out of the out of the playoffs. Unfortunately, they weren't able to keep as many players, and there's a big high turnover, but you have Wilmer Cabrera in charge, and he knows exactly what he's doing. And there's in this, I mean, people might look at the league table and see that RGV's a little further down, and the referee's playing advantage on that one, but
Gonna let him play on tonight. Sosa gonna whip this ball, looking for Archimed. Archimed trying to direct a header toward goal. Good effort from number 17, looking for his 4th on the year. Big time goal against Charleston Battery on the road, an assist that evening, finding Zico Lewis.
you like the idea here. It's going to be really hard for Archimed to put this in the back of the net. He gets contact on it, but it has to be a wonder header from there to trouble Tyler Derrick.
Derrick, it's 17 goals allowed, 12 appearances, 1.4 average. But again, this is a team that will be in the game, so this will not be probably lopsided much one way or the other. Now they've said that. Ruiz whipping this ball in for the left to the head of Bauer. Played off left side here. Ward defended by Bauer again, trying to get his foot in there, splitting this away, and it's Luis Felipe doing the work. How about for Josh Bauer to come into a new team on loan from Nashville, trying to fit in a team that's a very set system with Donovan, Casey, and Desmond back there, and he's come at the right time. They picked up some knocks, and it's always hard to see players go for all 32 matches, but he's done a really nice job fitting in within the club.
It's never easy coming in, and these players have chemistry, and he's done great. It's been tricky because he's not necessarily playing with the guys who've played a lot either, so there's a lot of new faces when he's come in, and he's done his job. He's getting fitness, he's getting experience, and that's all you can ask for in these type of situations, and this is what we're looking for. Ferry Souza plays a little short, but when Malik makes those runs, you gotta find them.
And a late whistle coming in. Now on the ground is Jose Francisco Torres, 34-year-old with extensive experience in Liga MX. And he's holding that left knee and a bit slow to get up, and I'll take a closer look at him.
Yeah, Torres is ball gets played away. Luis Felipe just catches him. It doesn't look like too much, but sometimes you can't see it on the camera. He's back up and he's smacked the ball 50 yards, so I think he's all right.
He'll make it. In the middle, here's Torres. Sacramento with a chance to move into 4th place tonight. New Mexico down to Miami, 2-0, just a point ahead of them in the standings. So a win here would propel Sacramento to a top 4 position, as now the game starts to become a bit more even. The number of contests played. Here's Connor Donovan. What an outstanding pickup he has been in the offseason. Now he's flying forward in an unnatural role, but he feels just calm doing it. Now he's going to get into the mix. He wants his 2nd goal in the year. Why not? He got his 1st against this very RGV team. One more possession from Sacramento out of the gate here. Verdi splitting the lane, and Ikaze able to recover. Back to Felipe, looking for some runs. Here's Duke Lacroix, and a chance for Luther Archimed. Both making a fantastic run on Derrick. Had to pick up one of them, and I don't know if Duke would have been onside or not. It was gonna be very close either way. Great service in.
That was a great ball by the midfielder Felipe, and Archimed, I think he has to go for that. As a striker, you fancy him going for it. It's an awkward one. It's coming over his right shoulder.
Well, in the replay, you could see he was really dipping right toward his foot there. I don't think they would have had a chance for Duke to get there before Derrick would have made a play on it. But a good look already, a good shot here for Sacramento early on. 10 minutes gone by.
Sometimes you think maybe go with the head on those, but there's no pace on the ball, so it is a tough technique to master, and I'm sure if he gets that chance again, he might switch it up. But it is more patient play from Sacramento. What RGV are doing is they're dropping the defenders back a little deeper. They obviously know that threat is in behind, so Sacramento can have a lot of that possession in the midfield.
It's interesting with Luther Archimed, we think of him mostly coming off the bench and trying to play in a role late in games. leads his club in games played with 20. This is now his 21st. A little bit soft. LaGrassa turning on the counter, trying to find Emil. RGV's doing a good job cutting off lanes tonight, and a foul is whistled as Emil Cuello will be charged with the foul, and slow to get up will be Torres. The boys in Old Glory Red head out on the road to face their newest regional opponent, Monterey Bay, Cardinal Stadium. Kickoff set for 7:30 next Saturday. It's August 13th. You can catch the game on Fox 40 or Fox 440 app. It'll be the third time Sacramento will play Monterey and Oakland 3 times. Kind of a regional rival setup this year. This ball's over the top. Pinzone able to get there, and the flag comes up but late. But a good break for RGV as they're trying to catch Sacramento off guard. Connor Donovan said, you know, this has been a tough schedule. It's their 5th game in 2 weeks here. And he said, but you know what? We have depth on this team, and you've seen it over the last couple of weeks. We're able to survive these sorts of spells when you have a busy schedule, and he's right. They've been fantastic. Of course, the Open Cup win against Sporting KC, going down to Phoenix, getting the draw. This ball's going to hang up just a little bit too long. But then a win against Charleston, win against New Mexico on the road, a massive win at the small stadium that is Isotope Stadium. Look at Luis Felipe, one of the best in USL to do it. Gets down low with a great tackle, and the crowd's loving it. Felipe, right side, Malik Foster, cutting it back in. He's got Emil Cuello. Luke Lacroix to his left, and he'll find Lacroix in stride. Lacroix going and colliding with Ricketts in the box. Both players coming together, and it'll be a throw for Sacramento.
We've just seen 2 fantastic challenges either end of the field. Luis Felipe in Sacramento's box, and then Ricketts in his own box for RGV. That was a great counterattack there. The speed down that left-hand side from Duke Lacroix, and credit to Jonathan Ricketts. He timed that perfectly.
Ricketts' last 2 seasons USL League One with the Chattanooga Red Wolves. Cuello making a run. Malik Foster winding up, and it takes a deflection. How about Malik Foster comes over from RGV, 3 goals, 4 assists, and club where he wanted to find a new, didn't really get healthy. Came into Sacramento, tried to find a footing, got injured at the start of this year. And a great piece, if you haven't checked it out, on the Republic YouTube channel or the website on his comeback, and you can just see his spirit is so high right now, and it's great to see him score 4 goals. He's come up with some massive game winners. Now looking to make a difference here. This ball's bouncing around. Good chance for Sacramento. And how about that? Maybe the first Atlas disposal corner kick we've seen Malik Foster take this year. Duke Lacroix serving this ball toward the middle. Connor Donovan, can he get back up on it? As Ruiz goes down.
Looked like he got a lot of the ball there, Connor Donovan. The referee might have deemed him to have got the player first.
Yeah, that's pretty clear, though, especially the way the ball was moving.
He clearly does get the ball. It's whether it's a little reckless or not. It's almost that scissoring action. That's where the referee, the game's changed a little bit. Or not. You spoke about the Premier League.
I texted you earlier today, and I said, man, a foul in the Premier League is not even considered probably a foul. A yellow card in the USL kind of equates. I mean, there is a history there. EPL is typically known as more physical league, and but some of the challenges that are made, I'll give credit here to Malik Badawi. He's letting them play a little bit. When guys have gone down low, he's taking a little exception to it. But other than that, it's been an early start. It's been physical. We saw this last couple of matches. It seems like some of the USL pro referees maybe letting these guys play a little bit more. Over the top, Frank Lopez trying to get to this one. Quick flip back. Lopez was brought in late during the 2020 season, during the COVID-shortened year, to try to add some spark to this club. Played 5 games, was unable to get on the score, but did come in as a substitute in the playoff match as well. Ikaza. And Ward letting that ball at least look to go through.
There's been a good energy from both sides to this one. You can tell that we're about 10 games from the end of the season. These points really do matter for RGV. If they were to lose this match, it's a big gap that closes up on that 7th spot, that lucrative spot that they're looking for Republic. They want to finish as high as they can regular season, host a game. They know how well they do at home, so you can just feel something's on the line here.
Celebrating its 75th anniversary, Select is proud to be the official ball supplier of the USL Championship. Choose what you play with SelectSportAmerica.com. Ball played forward, good chance here. Ikaza trying to lay this off to Lopez, and it's cleared by Duke Lacroix. Thiago Ikaza takes the deflection. Josh Bauer, maybe too many touches, no fouls coming, and finally the whistle blows as Bauer was taken out by Frank Lopez.
That initial play starts with Ikaza. We spoke about him. He's the player to watch for RGV, and he just runs in behind the hold midfielders. Matt LaGrassa there, switches off for half a second. Ikaza finds a space in behind and plays a dangerous ball across. You always got to know in and around the box where he is at.
Sacramento all-time 5-2-3 against this RGV team. Have never lost here against the Toros. 4-0-1. Nice move here from Akeem Ward. And Faraday Sosa will earn the possession back for Sacramento. Mark Briggs has had quite a fondness for Faraday Sosa. Comes in and works hard every day. Played with a form mark in Wilmington in 2016. Milquail going to let this one. Can he get a turn on it? Blake Foster hoping for a foul there. A little bit of jostling between the two sides here, Adam.
Republic can get out the other side. You can see Duke Lacroix, tons of space. Just slightly ahead of him. He'd still fancy Duke to take that under control, but that's what they can do. They can suck RGV in, and there's tons of space on the other side, whether it be from the left coming to the right towards Faraday or heading out that other side for Duke.
Here comes Sacramento's press.
Just a bit late. It's just a bit late now. They've got them contained. That's where you want to collectively, everyone from behind, force them to kick a ball long. It's just too easy. Just a little disconnected, and once it's broken, it's a little track meet.
Suarez the mark. Lopez dumping this ball off. Flag goes up, offside. They're combining, though. They're trying to see if they can take advantage on that right side. Ikaza's made some really good moves. Ricky Ruiz has made some nice plays. That time it was Ikaza. And there's a reason he's a shifty player. We saw him when he was at the time with Reno 1868, 2020, made a couple appearances. In fact, made his professional debut against the Sacramento team in a 1-0 loss at the hands of the Republic. Felipe. Having some technical difficulties, so they're going to be a little bit tight here. We apologize as Sosa making a room on this right side. Ball lifted up over the top, and it will sail and be a goal kick for Tyler Derrick. Derrick, the Houston Academy player, 2007. He's the first homegrown player ever to be promoted to the main roster. That was in 2009 for the Dynamo, and made his first start a year later. Does have it on 90 MLS appearances, but a highly touted prospect from the Houston area for the Dynamo. This ball's now working along the left side to Pinzon. Pinzon playing this forward to Lopez. Lopez being marked by Connor Donovan, who wins this battle. Such a physical and smart player, Connor Donovan. This is a Frank Lopez ball that's bouncing all around and weaving through and to the hands of Carlos Saldana, first on target for RGV.
This is where Sacramento, if they can just play it around the back a little bit, bring that pressure on, find those wider areas. That's a tough ball for Ferry to deal with. He almost does.
Orange County SC looking for a late season surge. They host the Republic September 18, 2 o'clock Pacific on ESPN2. And Ikaza takes a shot and he'll drop to the turf. Republic defensively one of the best in all of league. 22 goals allowed. It's second best in the West. And actually now with 2 goals given up, it is number 1. Is it now 23 goals allowed by New Mexico. So Republic defensively anyway, allowing goals at the best clip. Any other team in the Western Conference at just 22. And even to the credit, we've seen some of these shifts change. We've seen the lineup change. Here's a good chance here for Saldana to come out and make a play, and does, as Ruiz was coming in. Duke Lacroix, left side. Malik Foster making a run. Emil Cuello there as well. Here's Cuello. Quick tap, trying to get Malik out on the left side. And Aqua is able to find it. There's some of the timing and spacing that comes with not playing together. But look at this from Luther Archimed. There's no quitting him. Mark Briggs loves his tenacity and hustle. He just adds a different spark and different level to this club. He comes in the match.
Yeah, you always feed off that as a player. There's always that one guy you play with who you know he's going to bring energy to a game, and that's the role of a substitute. Starts tonight. Can he match that same energy? So far, he's been involved. He's had a couple chances, so it's good to see for Archimed. That ball rolls out of bounds. Frank Lopez, he was unable to keep it in. But it's just been a little disjointed the last 5-10 minutes. And Republic from this goal kick, they're spreading out that back 3. No, always taking a risk when you're playing it in the back, but it's the risk reward. It's if you can suck them in and get out of it, you know there's space up the field.
Great effort there by Torres. And this is a team that they want to try to take advantage of your mistakes. And RGV, unfortunately, is just not been able to get some of those lucky breaks you need along the way. They've got a little bit of an energy tonight. It's a tough place to travel to and from. And they last played on the 26th of July, so they've got some rest. They've got rested legs to come in here tonight. And they're hoping to improve off of a scoreless draw they had against Hartford. They had 32 shots in that game, but unable to find the goal. Ball played forward, looking for chance for Lopez. Play back again. Here's Pinzon. And clearing this one away is Thiago Suarez. Suarez, 16-year-old out of Rockland, getting the second start of his professional career.
It's a couple times we've seen Ruiz on that right-hand side. He comes in with that left, and he's just sliding some really nice passes in. That time it was the overlap from Jonathan Ricketts, the right back.
Well, LaGrassa getting physical. Ward and Malik now getting a little bit physical as well. Felipe looking to direct somebody. Torres is on his hip. Emil. Cuello's got Sosa to his right. Archimed waiting to break. Sosa going to keep taking it. And Sosa is taken down hard. And the game's first yellow is shown. And Pimentel may be upset by it, but pretty clear and obvious there. And a set piece now for Sacramento from the center of the park.
Emil Cuello draws the foul, and he's the one that grabs that ball. He wants to take it. It's good play by him, driving forward, forcing the defender into a awkward position. He almost didn't have to make that foul. There was enough bodies around, but he's dangerous when he runs with a ball like that, Cuello.
Well, and the lines were so close that Archimed and Foster couldn't really break free. They had to sort of wait for the ball to come to them or for the pass to be played forward. So Emil Cuello, team of the week. for week 21 with a goal and assist in the win over Charleston on the road. Getting another start tonight for Mark Briggs. He'll take this ball here, driven well and hard, but high and over the bar. Sacramento in the year, a +6 goal differential. RGV -4. Well, area students, you can take advantage of the exclusive ticket offer, the College Student Pass, providing discounted access to Republic FC home matches all summer long. They start at $10, that's 50% off. Lopez finds it out of his feet just beyond the circle, gonna play this out to the right. Thiago is there, coming back in. Ruiz with a shot, and it missed wide. Took a deflection, but there's that dangerous buildup we see from RGV, and a great goal-scoring opportunity for the visitors.
Starts with Frank Lopez going up with Connor Donovan. You think he's given up probably 6-7 inches in height, but he's so physical. Gets the ball out to Ruiz, and it was Bauer who puts his body in front of it. Up for a corner kick for RGV.
Our Citizen Business Bank replay. Again, Ikaza. A bit too much on that. And Ikaza out of St. Petersburg, Florida. He signed with Austin in 2021, then was transferred to RGV last year.
Republic staying organized. You don't want that one player going off and applying pressure by themselves. Collectively, you just wait for the right moment. It's okay if the other team has the ball in these kind of situations. It's when they do play it forward. Can you get those numbers wrong? Can you hound them, win that ball back?
Ball poked up on Suarez's arm. Jose Torres lofting this one to the right side and to the head of Duke Lacroix. Bouncing into the 6, or excuse me, the 18 there is Frank Lopez still battling for it. Juan Pablo Torres this time. This Pimentel, he played for Club America in Liga MX. Even competed in the CONCACAF Champions League with Club America and joined the Toros last year. Has now held back one of those center back positions into the corner. This one's going to be played for Pinzon. And Ward and Pinzon not on the same page, but do have Republic in a deep throw. Well, Mark Briggs giving a couple guys some rest, but you do have a Rodrigo Lopez, Keko, Douglas Martinez, Zico, Nick Ross, Jack Gurr all on the bench.
Might be one of the strongest benches we've ever seen in Republic history.
Well, I mean, it's easy to say a team is deep, but I'll tell you what, this team has proved it. And hats off to these guys being ready, even when they're not getting a lot of minutes. Pinzon tries to whip this ball in, and Bauer is there. It's easier said than done to stay ready. I mean, they come in and they have performed without missing a beat and have picked up some really big points for Sacramento here in the month of July and now heading into August. Ward. Back to Torres. Torres going to try to cross this one in, and Malik Foster is there. How about Foster and Archibald getting really back, playing some defense? Not where you want to see them, but they're there.
Not where you want to see them, but that is part of the game, and both are willing to do it, which is always good. Here's Luis Felipe doing what he does best. Almost stealing that one there. He'd have been off.
Ball coming in, and this one just...
That would have been the longest breakaway if Luis Felipe got that. It would have been a 75-yard breakaway.
RGV has a A couple of nice crosses already here on this early get-go. But nothing to show for it. Well, the Republic matches are a perfect place to make lifelong memories with your friends and family. A group of 10 or more can enjoy discounted seating, a photo on the field, and much more. Go to group tickets on the website for more information. Just an absolutely sensational evening here in the Cal Expo grounds. San Antonio, the top of the standings at 50. San Diego with 46 points. Colorado Springs with 40. New Mexico and then Sacramento. Archimed. Pimentel. Finding Icaza, but LaGrasa's there. LaGrasa unfortunately put it right in the path. Now Frank Lopez and everybody trying to find something. Republic come away with it. LaGrasa and company trying to break. And over the top it goes and played back. Crowd was screaming to move it forward. And that's where you have a combination right there. Nick Ross is so good at turning up field there. And each of those three bring a little something different to Mark Briggs' team.
It's a tough balance on that last break, though. Malik Foster, Archimed were making some good runs on this right-hand side, and LaGrasa just unable to see it.
LaGrasa is such a fantastic enforcer, really sitting back in that two-man defensive midfield for LaGrasa-Felipe combination. Ruiz. Lacroix, now Suarez coming over. And a throw for RGV. Right now, it's Orange County with a 3-1 advantage over Colorado Springs. Icaza looking for Lopez. Lopez trying to do something fancy here. Goes down, maybe trying to get the call this time. Emil Cuello has it taken away. This ball is sent. And foul first. But what a strike. RGV putting the pressure on the Republic right now. SMUD has been powering the community for more than 70 years and has made the commitment to eliminate carbon emissions by 2030. Join the charge for a clean power city at cleanpowercity.org. How about this? San Diego up 2 goals on San Antonio. And Miami has taken a 3-0 lead over New Mexico. Las Vegas and Phoenix also getting underway this evening. And they are scoreless. Sosa. Here comes Icaza, able to cut this off. Gets to it, cross comes in. Caught it on him and using his chest. Republic not going to give Frank Lopez any type of plea for a handball there. But 76 minutes in, San Diego with a 2-goal advantage. 2 goals coming in the last 10 minutes of play. It's going to be quite a fight for those top 4 positions. And here's Jose Torres. The out-swinging ball. Connor Donovan. Ball whipped in again. Thiago Suarez does a nice job. LaGrasa feeling the Pimentel. Archimed, can he force a mistake? Ruiz. And Torres will play it back to Derek. And now comes Sacramento, a little bit of pressure. Mark Briggs wanting that press. Takes some shape. Bauer, this one's headed. Frank Lopez, going to be a foot race, and Carlos Saldana is able to get there before Lopez. Lopez spent time with Galaxy 2, San Antonio, OKC, and then was sent on loan last year to RGV and then decided to sign back with the club in the offseason. Great combination. Malik Foster, here comes the Toros. Cuello now trying to get Luke Lacroix to make a run inside. And now a word from the California Office of Traffic Safety.
So you're out for a drink. Before that drink turns to drinks, make a plan to get home safe. Just call a friend, a cab, or get a rideshare. Whatever you do, don't let drunk drive. Go safely, California.
Torres coming onto it. Pimentel, left side to Ward. Ward cutting inside, Malik Foster. Credit to RGV right now. They've done a nice job holding possession, trying to work for a good cross on either left or the right side. So they can spring Lopez forward, but unable to do so with a really good look on goal yet. There's been opportunities for both teams. This ball's way out. And now a throw for Sacramento to move quickly. Malik Foster being charged down, and Torres and everybody doing a nice job just cutting him off as Malik Foster went over the back, and now a quick start by RGV. Over the top, Lopez giving chase. Seen this before, now it's Saldana to pick it up again. Sacramento's got some room now, but this is almost a back five, a back six almost for RGV. It's been hard to break down, but now LaGrossa's getting into the attack. Lacroix, the left back. What a standout player for Sacramento a year ago. Probably seem a little bit frustrated out here right now.
They do. 60% possession for RGV. They've definitely controlled more of the game. They still feel a little susceptible on the counter attack if you can win that ball back, but it's so spread out right now. The game's really stretched. There's big gaps in the midfield, and just a few passes like that we've seen just players just not on the same page, and it might be the end of Frank Lopez's night. It's
be a massive loss if he's unable to go.
And he's just come back from injury a couple weeks ago, so hopefully it's not something for him that's reoccurring.
Well, co-leader in goals scored with 4, and now you're going to lose a guy who not only is physical and can make a night difficult for center backs, but he's got incredible pace, and now you're looking to go to the bench. And we'll see who Wilmer Cabrera elects to bring in. Okay, about 40 minutes now have gone by. Adam, your assessment so far of what RGV's been able to do well?
As I mentioned, they've had a lot of the ball, a lot more than Republic have, and a few nice passes threaded through, some good runs in behind. Frank Lopez is a handful for any center back. His stocky stature, and it's again Icaza's just another one, keeping an eye on him in those positions. But it's 0-0. It is. No one's created anything gilt-edged, but you can see this game might open up here soon.
Well, Dylan Borchak, the 23-year-old out of Detroit with 2 goals on the season, will come in and try to pick up the production for an exiting Frank Lopez. Well, this injury stoppage presented by Saha Float Spa, where muscle recovery is provided.
Dylan Borchak.
I want to remind you all of our substitutions are brought to you by Medic Ambulance. So Borchak came in as a substitute for RGV, and the victory played a role. Crafty little player, so see what this does to RGV's ability. Already, Republic going right at trying to find Archimed. This is the type of pressure I think Mark wants to see in the attack. See if you can get something going, get RGV back on their heels a bit. And if you're not able to, maybe find some time to possess this ball here a little bit, work it around.
That's just how the game goes. If you have the steady pressure, the space isn't in behind.
That's nicely done by LaGrosса right there, by the way. LaGrossa spreading it open here. Felipe calling for it. Sosa's going to send it up to Archimed. Archimed, too many bodies there. And Derek getting up and getting that out of the air. And quickly going, showing his MLS pedigree foot there and sending this one all the way down the field. A chance for Ruiz. Thiago Suarez quickly on it. But a nice outlet from Tyler Derrick, one of the best we've seen. Got a little wind help, but either way, fantastic. And a corner kick for RGV.
That's how you do it. Goalkeeper right there. He's got his team a corner kick within 2 seconds of catching it at one end. And you never know what comes of that. You know, right here, Torres is going to go take it. A lot of the time, goalkeepers, you know, they don't like taking too many of those risks, playing the longer ones. But that paid off right there for Tyler Derrick.
Well, very few teams also have a goalkeeper who can send the ball down the field like that. So it'll be an in-swinging ball for RGV. Back post.
Well, that came to nothing.
Crystal Creamery, building strong bones and bodies with the freshest dairy from the Central Valley since 1901. We take pride in delivering a dairy you can trust. So grab a glass, taste how fresh local can be. Simple, local, fresh. Felipe. This ball's curling back. Sosa needs to retreat. Here's LaGrossa now, the Elk Grove native. Just waiting for Malik to spring. Malik trying to turn the corner, going against Ward. Two have been physical all night. Now Bauer is up against Pinzone, who does a nice job to escape the pressure and finding Ikaza on his feet. Now moving forward is Torres. Torres spraying this out wide as Thiago Suarez needs to get back. His ball taking a deflection, skirts through the 6. And Sacramento catching their breath here as RGV has found another level. Ikaza's so good over the ball, Adam. He can be so dangerous and able to find lanes just when you think it's all but collapsed.
You just see his brains constantly working. What's opening up, what's changed. It's always fun to watch guys like that.
Duke Lacroix tripped up by Ruiz, and he will earn himself a foul.
There's been a few times Republic could play that ball a little quicker. Malik Foster's making some good runs in behind. He's yet to receive the ball in behind. Everything's been to his feet. I'll tell you this, he's much more dangerous if he's running in behind, getting that ball, running towards their goal.
How difficult for someone like Malik Foster, who's so used to just running up through the center of the pitch, now in a different role, trying to play it out wide a little bit more. We see Douglas Martinez do this a lot, but not really something we've seen Foster this year in 2022.
And
currently above the Republic in the standings, you feel like it's only going to see more of this, especially with San Antonio, San Diego,
Where's he going
for either team as we close out the first half of the match. Sacramento Republic FC. The Double Club returned home to Hard Health Park for a big matchup Wednesday, August 17th. Kickoff.
Esta es la mirada de una niña con grandes sueños, pero una última esperanza. Una niña cuyos órganos fallaban a medida que ella crecía. Una niña que finalmente descubrió su foco cuando encontró su especialista. UC Davis Health. Desde lo extraordinario hasta lo rutinario, estamos descubriendo la buena salud y cambiando vidas aquí mismo en Sacramento. UC Davis Health. Descubriendo la buena salud.
Summer's in full swing. Remember, Smud's peak hours are 5 to 8 p.m. weekdays when electricity use is the highest. Shift some of your electricity usage to mid and off-peak hours when it costs less and renewable energy is plentiful. It's good for your bill, protects the environment, and helps our community too. Let's work together to save energy this summer. Learn more at smud.org/time of day.
This is the look of a boy who had no hope of walking. A boy who had his spine rebuilt before he was born. A boy who now stays on his feet and keeps mom on her toes. UC Davis Health. From the extraordinary to the routine, we're discovering healthy and changing real people's lives right here in the Sacramento region. UC Davis Health. Discovering healthy.
What an atmosphere at Hart Health Park, 11,500 strong, showing up in the city of Sacramento. Adam, if you're not nervous, you probably don't have a pulse. This one is setting up to be an electric match between these two teams. It'll be the alternate kids plaque for Sacramento and all blue for Sporting KC, and the kick is here, and here we go from Hart Health Park. No score after 120 minutes. Here comes the ball into the 6. Connor Donovan, Dan Casey, denied. Chance for Lee Desmond. Lee Desmond almost put it in the back of the net, and it just sailed over the bar. And that is the whistle, 120 minutes. And we are now headed to penalty kicks. And it's Malik Foster, and has not taken a penalty kick in 2022. Comes up here big and a chance to tie this at 4. With a little hop step, a little dink, and it's into the net. Little trickery from Malik, and he gives a backflip of his own right into the face of Agata, who did it moments ago. Men's national team caps trying to make it 5, and it's denied by Andy Viniello. A massive save, and it will stand this time. The crowd here is in bedlam. It is pure pandemonium in Sacramento. Here is a chance for the legend, Rodrigo Lopez. Rodrigo Lopez to Orlando. The Kings of California are now the Kings of the West, and the Magic will ride all the way to the Magic Kingdom in Orlando. Sacramento wins. Sacramento wins.
Hey boys, bring the Alpha final. Yeah!
We all have goals. But let's be honest. Most of us aren't going to be professional athletes. if your goal is to finish your degree, we can help. Come to a university that puts your goals first. Bellevue University, your partner in finishing goals.
I'm on that routine. I'm on that routine.
How do you build a community that thrives? By staying active, by working and playing together, and by building strong bones and bodies with food that's simple, local, and fresh. Crystal Creamery has proudly supported Central Valley athletes and athletic programs since 2012, because when you nourish a community, the community thrives. Crystal Creamery, simple, local, fresh.
This is the look of a woman who fought cancer for years with no answers. A woman who bravely championed her own health and found a doctor who'd do the same. A woman whose ending was rewritten when she found remission. UC Davis Health. From the extraordinary to the routine, we're discovering healthy and changing real people's lives right here in the Sacramento region. UC Davis Health. Discovering healthy.
Summer's in full swing. Remember, Smud's peak hours are 5 to 8 p.m. weekdays when electricity use is the highest. Shift some of your electricity usage to mid and off-peak hours when it costs less and renewable energy is plentiful. It's good for your bill, protects the environment, and helps our community too. Let's work together to save energy this summer. Learn more at smud.org/time-of-day.
All right, Sean, come on. Yes, we're going to give him Sean the crossbar. That's what we're talking about. Nicely done, Fran, nicely done. All right, John, go ahead. All right, man, whenever you're ready, here we go. We've had a crossbar hit, we've had a small target. Give us the big one. Ooh. All right, Tony, whenever you're ready. Oh, almost. Almost hit that bottom left target. All right, here we go. Off the side. All right, two more, Nick, come on. Hit something good for us. Oh, hey, a goal is always good though. Finally, Andrew. Come on, Andrew. Come on, Andrew. Hit something. Oh, give it up for our contestants playing Shoot for Your Season. We got a lot more of this coming. Season ticket members, make sure to renew your season tickets by August 15th if you want a chance to shoot for your season.
Sacramento is known as the city of trees, so it's important to take good care of them. Young trees need watering 2 to 4 times per week. Older trees need watering 1 to 2 times a month. Adding mulch around the base reduces evaporation. Save our water. Save our trees. Save California.
So you're out for a drink. Before that drink turns to drinks, make a plan to get home safe. Just call a friend, a cab, or get a ride share. Whatever you do, don't let drunk drive. Go safely, California.
You wouldn't check your phone if the game was on the line, so why do it when your life is on the line? Stay in the game. Make good decisions each and every time you drive. To learn more, visit impactteendrivers.org.
This is the look of a woman who fought cancer for years with no answers. A woman who bravely championed her own health and found a doctor who'd do the same. A woman whose ending was rewritten when she found remission. UC Davis Health. From the extraordinary to the routine, we're discovering healthy and changing real people's lives right here in the Sacramento region. UC Davis Health. Discovering healthy.
Summer's in full swing. Remember, SMUD's peak hours are 5 to 8 p.m. weekdays when electricity use is the highest. Shift some of your electricity usage to mid and off-peak hours when it costs less and renewable energy is plentiful. It's good for your bill, protects the environment, and helps our community too. Let's work together to save energy this summer. Learn more at smud.org/time-of-day.
We all have goals. But let's be honest, most of us aren't going to be professional athletes. But if your goal is to finish your degree, we can help. Come to a university that puts your goals first. Bellevue University, your partner in finishing goals.
I'm on that routine.
Moffitt with you, and we are underway for the second half action, scoreless in Sacramento. Luis Felipe moving forward along this left side. It's been a battle between these two teams, owning possession. And that first 45 was RGV for Sacramento. See if they can make any adjustments. Here is Malik Foster giving the crack from way outside, but putting the pressure on. So no changes for Sacramento. Looks like no changes as we've seen here for RGV. What does Sacramento need to do to start maybe final ball, their feet a little bit more possession, more attacking plays?
It's not a bad start by Malik Foster, getting a crack at it from 25 yards out. I think controlling more of the ball. They gave up a lot to RGV that first half, so can they control it? Can they find Malik Foster in behind a little bit quicker as well?
Here's Torres trying to find his way to Ruiz. Ruiz is brought down the box, but no whistle. Malik Badawai has allowed them to play tonight. And a goal kick here for Carlos Saldana, making his 7th start of the season. RGV sitting at 28 points, Sacramento with 36, and a golden opportunity for the Republic. As this is final, New Mexico falling at home to Miami 3-0. And now currently sit just 1 point above, or excuse me, 2 points above the Republic. So a win would propel Sacramento to 4th place. Colorado Springs with a late goal to earn the draw, 3-3. Disappointing result for Orange County, as Orange County and Phoenix, their time is quite precious now. They need some points in a hurry. This ball's lofted up over the top, looking for a chance. Batted down. Here's Duke Lacroix. He's got incredible pace. He's going to use it now in the midfield. Look at Malik Foster flying through. Hard to beat that man, Foster. And a tough challenge from Pimentel, and good defending there, but it's incredible to watch 99.
When he takes off, you just feel the energy of the crowd as well.
Sosa to Archimed into the hands of Derek.
Good ball by Ferry Sosa in that time. Archimed, it was a little bit easier than the chance he had in the first half. Once again, it's real difficult to beat Tyler Derrick from there, but bright start to the second half for the Republic.
2 shots already for Sacramento. A different energy for the Republic coming out of the gates here. Sorry for the technical difficulty we had, lost audio. We're back now. Akwe has been a key part and surprisingly has put in 2 goals in the back of the net for RGV. For RGV too, Adam, is that this is the type of game where they currently sit in the standings. A draw doesn't really do them much good. They've got to pick up 3 points. So what does that ultimately mean for Republic? Maybe more of an open game coming?
We'll see that as the second half evolves. RGV might throw a few more numbers up. As you said, they'd love to get the win. I think they would take a tie coming all the way to California and playing against a tough team like the Republic. So they might settle for that point, but it is getting to that point of the season where 3 really is what they need.
Turnover. Ikaza. Now Foster driven his way out to Saldana. Donovan always seems to be able to find the right man. Duke Lacroix, New Jersey native. Goes central to Malik. Sosa trying to find Malik Foster again, and Malik colliding with Pimentel. The two have started to create a bit of a battle.
You like that, Pimentel helping him up. There was nothing in it. It was just an overhit ball by Ferry Sosa, which Malik Foster can somewhat make look good at times, you know, with that speed.
Sacramento playing at the Isotope Stadium, a baseball stadium, AAA for New Mexico, and the United play there as well. A bit of a shorter field, so a lot of the guys who are even getting rest tonight didn't even play on a full pitch, so which is probably good to see. A guy like Rodrigo Lopez, even Keko, some of these guys resting some bodies here. It's going to get real interesting, and this is a high boot And yellow will be shown to Emil Cuello. But if you look at this opportunity for Mark Briggs to maybe give some guys some rest, and Douglas Martinez maybe being one of them, and just stepped right on the toes there. Good chance to build some fresh legs, as we've seen it in past where teams just continue to put their best 11 out every single week, and they start to really have some issues toward the end of the season and falter late. And I think there's a little bit of a gamble here for Sacramento to say, hey, look, let's see if we can work some of these guys, and they've proven to win. And it'll give some other guys some rest. Blair here, the shot deep, and Ikaza's ball will hit the back netting. But do you agree with what Mark Briggs is trying to do and what coaching staff, because we've seen some take this as an advantage to rest some guys?
It definitely is, and obviously the Open Cup run factors into that as well. They've had to rest players at times to prioritize making the run in the Cup. But it keeps everyone fresh as well. I think that's the biggest value. You do not know what the starting lineup's going to look by playoff time. I've been in that boat myself, where you're maybe starting the first 25 games, and come playoff time you're gassed. You've played every game and somebody else is taking your spot and losing the playoffs for you.
Yeah.
Or winning.
Or winning. Yeah. Well, I mean, but you look at it, and you may not know if there's an injury that could happen. You need some guys fresh as well. And when do you call on a guy? I mean, Nick Ross, the perfect example now, is now allowed some alleviation where you have Felipe, LaGrassa, and Ross now rotating. Bauer on a loan. Thiago Suarez starting to come in his zone. Has allowed some fresh legs in the center back positions.
And then the strikers as well. You look at that as well. You have Douglas Martinez, who got a goal in the last games on the bench. Archimed, Foster.
Deshaun Brown now.
Yeah, Deshaun Brown. There's plenty of options. And guys are playing well. Emil Cuello was out of the team for a while. He's come back in and he's shown great energy. And now he's kind of back in the rotation a little bit. So
well, I would probably see Zeke Lewis siding tonight. He did not play on the road, suffered an injury in Charleston after scoring a goal. But a set piece here for Jose Torres. This ball lofted high, and looking for Akwe to finish this one up. This one's just around the 18. It'll bounce around. And Borchek. Torres. Out comes Faraday, a collision with Akwe. Here's a follow-up, and it's into the net. A perfectly laid ball. Jonathan Ricketts has scored his first goal of the 2022 campaign.
just like that, comes from that set piece. Republic unable to clear the ball. And it was a great finish by Ricketts. The weaker left foot. There's that initial ball played in by Torres. Not dealt with too well by Ferry Sosa. And what a strike that was from Jonathan Ricketts.
And put into one place that Carlos Sodani was not going to get to. And RGV has taken a goal lead. They took the first goal down in Texas at HEB Park. Sacramento was able to equalize, and now the Republic have some work to do. We saw this on Wednesday, however. Sacramento made a mistake in the back, led to a Tabor Itaka goal. And the Republic answered back with two quick goals. Rodrigo Lopez, 2 assists on the evening. Keko and Martinez getting on the board. Luis Felipe has had some room to operate. Now he's going to run through the circle. See if he can get the crowd into it as well. Credit to RGV. They have not made this a pretty and fun, exciting match, but can Sacramento change that? Into some space for Duke Lacroix. Lacroix, and broken up. A corner kick for Sacramento. Nicely done by Jonathan Ricketts there. And the 24-year-old get his first USL Championship goal.
And what we saw against New Mexico, the response there was from the players on the pitch. Their substitutes warming up. It might be one of those guys who are not on the field yet who can spark that injection. Malik Foster is going to try and put a dangerous ball in here.
Ikaza able to hustle and get to the ball first. Now on a counter. Here comes RGV, and Bauer and company have to get back and defend. Foster, here comes Thiago Suarez, putting the pressure on Ruiz. And the foul on Malik Foster, his advantage was played.
Yeah, I'm either call a foul earlier there or don't. He played advantage. He took a big heavy touch. I don't get a free pass on those. It was an initial foul for sure by Malik Foster, but the referee should call that. Ruiz receives the ball with his back to goal.
RGV from Ricketts in the 53rd off a set piece. And Akwe may end up earning an assist on that ball. This one's through. Connor Donovan is there. Does well to hold his body. Player to the top. Malik Foster takes it over the shoulder. Looking to bring this ball down. And Ricketts shoving Malik Foster down. The crowd wanting a yellow card. And Malik Foster wanted to restart this one in a hurry. It's been physical. There's no doubt about it.
It's hidden. He's one of those, again, I think he does get the ball there, but he gets a lot of Malik Foster Ricketts as the ball just pops through his legs.
And you see Malik Foster grabbed on this side as well, so this has been something you've seen for nearly an hour now. Sosa playing this ball nicely to Archimed. See if they can spring Archimed in attempts to runs here. Sosa turn the corner. Can see send this cross in, double team coming. And Borchek all the way back from the top line coming in to make the play. It's almost that you've seen RGV now put two in the top. They're working Borchek back. They're bringing Torres back into it. Higher line for RGV, but with a goal lead, can Sacramento find an answer? Over the top it goes. Ikaza looking to chase, and this one will stay in play. Hinzone looking to wind up, going to lay it off to Ricketts. And here comes Malik Foster to force a goal kick for Sacramento. Indomitable members, you can now renew or make changes to your ticket membership. Upcoming 2023 season, you can do it through the 1st of next month. Confirm your membership, shoot for your season, win great prizes, including membership on the Republic. Visit SacRepublicFC.com. It's interesting when you go through a season, you watch certain teams play, and some teams just match up better than others. And RGV, for whatever reason, they're not as bad as you would think this year. They have actually a solid club, and they've also given Sacramento quite a few headaches compared to many of the other teams we've seen this year. Ball down low, heavy challenge, still fighting, and a foul is awarded in favor of Sacramento.
As we mentioned earlier, every single game of their 22 they've played so far has been decided by one goal. If it's not a tie, they've won by one or lost by one, so they are always in the games.
Unfortunately, a lot of losses, 11 losses on the year. They have 7 wins and just 4 draws.
But the Republic only have 10 wins, so it's not, there isn't a huge gap there. I know you look at the standings, there's a bit of space, but that's only 3 wins. It's not much.
I love Malik Foster's hustle. Good to see him fully fit and healthy, because there is not a player in the Western Conference that has his type of speed up top. Here's Sacramento now. Can they press? Derek does a good job distributing, but Sosa played that perfectly. Through from Cuello, not there. And this one's bouncing around. What kind of substitutions will Mark Briggs see here as we reach the hour mark? Biggest win on the year in terms of goals scored was against Charleston Battery, a 4-2 victory. Archimed, Cuello, LaGrassa, Lewis all getting goals in that victory. That was just a few days after the Open Cup semifinal win over Sporting KC. Ruiz may have hit his own player there. Can Sacramento take advantage on a counter? One of the better things the Republic have done on their Open Cup run has been the ability to counterattack. But so far, RGV has been able to get numbers back. Luis Felipe here. Foster to the middle. Back from Felipe again. LaGrassa, he'll have pressure from behind, but RGV has quality numbers in defense and staying compact. Turnover. And a heavy challenge. Malik Foster going in as Ricketts was making a play, and yellow is shown. And it's the second booking of the game. Some heavy challenges tonight. I mean, from both sides here, and we've seen both teams going in, and Wilmer Cabrera and the rest of that bench were up in a hurry pleading their case.
A few substitutes here, and Ricketts is going to take his time. He scored that wonder strike, involved in that challenge there with Malik Foster. And it looks like
so Zico Lewis will likely make an appearance here. I maybe see about 2 or 3 changes here from Mark Briggs. Looks like Jack Gurr may be coming in this match. I think Mark Briggs has got to change it up, and points are a premium here, especially with teams below you in the table. A chance to move up to 4th. Republic really want to see if they can find a couple of change of pace kind of guys here tonight. They're going to bring in some fresh legs as well, and that may be just what the doctor ordered. Rodrigo Lopez also up, so we'll see what the official changes will be in a moment. But a challenge from Malik Foster into Ricketts, and Ricketts appears to be up and okay. Gives a thumbs up to his bench. This is about the feistiest we've seen 2 teams in the Western Conference go at it so far this year, and not much of a rivalry history for sure. Connor Donovan does such a nice job getting in front of guys trying to shield their way to an opportunity in front of goal. Cuello dumping it off to Sosa. Sosa just along the touch line. Back to Malik. Malik turning. Pimentel is there. Malik can't keep it in. But a deep throw here, Adam. Can Republic force a turnover? We've seen it several times this year. Pinning teams back, and then winning it and getting a good look on goal. Off of Sosa, another throw. Bauer plays it to Malik Foster. Foster plays it back. LaGrassa over the top. Archimed, and he's not onside.
see those substitutes getting ready at the side. 3 of them, as you mentioned. Zico Lewis, Rodrigo Lopez, Jack Gurr. Can they have a big impact? We've seen it so far this season. Substitutes have made a difference.
So it looks like Mark Briggs may go to 4 in the back, dropping Sosa, or excuse me, Lacroix back, and it would most likely be Ferdy Sosa who will be replaced by Jack Gurr. We'll wait to see here. But Rodrigo Lopez now into this match adds an entire different dimension to this game. But another nice shift from the 17-year-old, Thiago Suarez.
It's a nice gesture there from Rodrigo Lopez, if you saw that. Connor Donovan trying to give him the captain's armband. He said, you keep it. You start as the captain, you'll finish this game as a captain. And you like seeing those selfless acts.
So Ferdy Sosa comes out. And Emil Cuello is out in Zico Lewis. So Zico Lewis, Rodrigo Lopez haven't spent a lot of time on the pitch together, but what do you like about this dynamic and the way that these two play? We know the type of playmaking ability Rodrigo Lopez has. We've seen what Zico Lewis has done in the past with Charleston. How do you like them working together?
It's great. It's great to have both of them on the field. We have Keko still on the bench, maybe come in at some point as well. 3 of them are considered playmakers. So playmakers need the ball at their feet. They can create a lot of opportunities for others. Zico Lewis does it by driving forward. Rodrigo Lopez does it by finding those passes. So they have different tools, but the combination of Zico, if he can get on the ball, Malik's still in the game, they've got to get him in behind at least once.
Look at this ball through from Duke Lacroix. Archimed closing in on goal, and they've gone to a back 4. And the energy in the stadium has picked up a bit too. They like what they've seen in the substitutions. Can Sacramento Republic respond on the field? It's not going to get any easier. But 25 minutes or so left to play in this one, as RGV will cling on to see if they can do everything they can to earn 3 points. It's plays like this, though, Sacramento have to take advantage of.
So, and the fans love that as well. You can sense the pressure's been elevated a little bit. Can you build off that if you're a player?
Lacroix, Roro. Miscommunication there, nearly turned it right back over. Zico. Again, this is another lineup that has never played on the pitch together. Public have made adjustments. Connor Donovan takes a step in. He's going to push this forward. Archimed, give and go for Connor Donovan. And Bauer does a nice job. Tried to win the ball back. A little soft there either way. And now a yellow card is shown.
It's more so for holding on to the ball rather than the actual foul, I believe.
That's Bauer. After all we've seen in this game, that's where you're given a yellow card? Come on.
Yeah, that is a soft one.
Yeah. Bauer's got to be careful now with that yellow card. Archimed just absolutely dying to spring forward, and now Blake Badawai said head-to-head contact. And play will stop as the play will be attended to. Oh, excuse me. So it was not Bauer. It looks like it was Rodrigo Lopez who earned the yellow card.
It's a lot this year for him. I mean,
he had the suspension.
He's had a suspension already, yeah.
Yeah.
We're looking at another one.
So Jose Torres is slow to get up. He'll come off the pitch. But Archimed trying to encourage his team to keep up the energy. They're down a goal. Ricketts on a set piece got one back from Akwe, and Akwe was able to just get enough on it to find Ricketts, who blasted one just near post. Past Saldana, and it's 1-0, and that is where it stands at Heart Health Park. Donovan selling out. Makes the right play once again. Foster turning inside the circle. Hard driven ball to Roro, takes it cleanly. Being pushed back by Ricketts. Little quick touch. Malik Foster, he's brought down. No whistle coming. North stands want it. Heavy ball coming for chance for Jack Gurr. And Jack Gurr has pushed RGV into the corner in a deep throw. So Gurr, Bauer, Donovan, Lacroix, LaGrassa, Felipe, Lewis, Foster, Archimed, and Lopez for Sacramento. Just the one change as Borchek came in for Frank Lopez in the first half for RGV. Duke Lacroix, Borchek, heavy touch. Connor Donovan goes down to ground, doing everything he can to keep his team from allowing another goal. Back it comes again. There's just been another energy to RGV tonight. I've been really impressed with their closeout speed we've seen from them tonight.
But an extended break, as you mentioned earlier, the July 24th, 26th, they played their last game. So they definitely have fresher legs. Now you're 20 minutes left in this one. Can they dig as deep as they can? It'd be a massive 3 points for Rio Grande Valley.
Roro finding Lacroix. Lacroix will send it back, but you've seen just a little bit of the difference already with Zico Lewis and Roro in there. There's been a better chance at attack. Felipe, back forward, look at Roro trying to find Archimed here. And now the Republic have RGV on the ropes, but looking for a good counter here. Lacroix's got to sprint back. Borchek in stride to the right side wing here, trying to cross this ball centrally. And now Connor Donovan and Republic looking to counter. Roro is going to just go for a goal. Can he get Derek out of his lane? And Derek, watch this one sail, and he'll fall into the ad boards. Rodrigo Lopez from mid part of the field going for a miracle. And now Duke Lacroix going to help Derek get back over into the field of play. Rowe's done it before. 2015, struck from 60 yards out. An unbelievable strike. Nearly did it again here. Beyond midfield. Look at this thing.
He definitely had Tyler Derek panicking for just a second.
You know your heart's racing a little bit loud, and it's beating faster.
But once again, Malik Foster, the whole 70 minutes so far, not once has a ball been played in behind for him to run onto. And you like what Roro goes for there, but Malik made a great run. Just wasn't spotted.
Good job on the ball here from Bauer. He felt the pressure, but calm as ever. Reason why he's an MLS caliber player. On loan from Nashville. Heavy touch from Lacroix. Ruiz going shoulder to shoulder. And now RGV with the throw. 72nd minute here in Sacramento. A Ricketts goal is the difference maker. Now he's on this right side, crossing this ball centrally. Gets all the way through. And Zico Lewis able to come to it. Jack Gurr being pressured by Pinzon. Over the top for Archimed. Archimed's got Derek way outside. And Derek will concede a throw here as he quickly gets it out of play.
One of the few times we've seen that ball in behind. You get your team throwing further up the field. Obviously now RGV are a little bit set, so you got to combine a little bit more. And this is where the Republic have to be really careful. They're committing a lot of bodies forward, giving the Toros that chance to hit them on the break.
Bauer again defensively has played his position well tonight, and he is able to break up that attack from RGV. LaGrassa's got room in the middle of the circle. He's going to play it forward for Zico. Zico loves this spot in the field. A little bit behind Malik. Malik finds relief with Roro. Felipe. More changes likely for Sacramento. Jack Gurr trying to turn the corner, trying to get a cross in. Quickly thrown, Roro inside the 18. Triple team coming. Gurr is going to whip this ball back in. Curling toward post. Malik Foster is brought down by Ricketts. And Malik Badawai says it's not enough. I think both were falling to the turf either way.
Good ball by the outside of the foot. Jack Gurr. You can just see it's a little far and not much in that one. It's what do we see in the NFL? It's not catchable. Is that what the
uncatchable ball? Yeah. Takes a high bounce in favor for RGV. Well, wear green and show your Hornet pride during college night. That's August 27th here at Hart Health Park. It'll feature faculty, staff, students, alumni can purchase discounted tickets to the match. Don't miss out on the opportunity. Sac State Republic scarf. More information on the Republic website. Felipe. Zico Lewis does a nice job to contain this ball and keep the attack moving. Jack Gurr selling out. Gurr still moving forward, and it's broken up by Pimentel. Roro with a step. Roro off the crossbar! He's a special player, isn't he? Unbelievable.
That is not far away from Rodrigo Lopez, and you just see how clever. Most people are driving this with power, and he's inches away from dropping that underneath the crossbar. Tyler Derrick scrambling once again, and he is thankful to see that ping off the top of the bar.
So Malik Foster and Luther Archimed, you can just tell, they sprinted off the pitch, but you can tell they're disappointed. They were hoping to get some better looks, unable to do so. So Keko and Douglas Martinez will come to replace him. And that is all 5 substitutions now used for Mark Briggs.
I think we're looking at a really high energy last 15 minutes of this game. It's going to be end to end. RGV, a little inexperience up top. Those boys are staying a little bit high, so that's going to open up the middle of the park. So expect some action. That could be the commentator's curse, though. We like to do that, right? Expect the action, and we'll have no attempts on goal. But
I think it's opened up quite a bit from that first 45. Ricketts throwing this ball down the lane, and that should be out of play. It's in play. Douglas Martinez and Ikaza coming together. Out of play, another throw for RGV. Ricketts, whose first goal with RGV in 2022. He's had a nice night, did a nice job containing the attack from Sacramento.
Scored a nice goal as well. He'll remember that one for the rest of his career.
Quick touch. South side the 18. Keko looking to get on the action. Here's a chance for Ikaza. Broken up. Sacramento not out of trouble yet. Another big swing. Borchak looking. And the RGV Toros are continuing to keep this possession alive. Ball whipped in. And Saldana is there to pick it up in the 6. Can they keep it moving? The Indomitable Club returns home to Heart Health Park for a midweek matchup August 17th. Kickoff 8 o'clock against Colorado Springs. Tickets are available at $18. Stoppage time, maybe about 15 minutes right now, Adam. So plenty of time for Republic. Find an equalizing goal and maybe more. Over the top, looking for Douglas Martinez. Loves this right side. Takes a heavy touch. Out comes Derrick. And the two colliding. And now, will we see yellow? Badawai comes over, as I don't know if Derrick is milking this for more than it's worth. But here comes the replay one more time. I don't know. I think Martinez almost is there first, and there is that sense of protection for goalkeepers. And you've mentioned it before. It's almost gotten a little ridiculous. Martinez was at the ball first. So who's right? Is it always the goalkeeper who is then allowed to get to a ball first? I mean, was there a shot to the head? Is that what
Douglas Martinez has every right to go for that ball, and obviously Tyler Derrick did take some contact. I don't know what changed in the referee's mind to then award the yellow card.
And here's the other thing. He's completely out of his 6. At what point?
It's a foul. I think as soon as Tyler Derrick gets his hands in there and Douglas Martinez makes contact with him,
see it one more time.
Regardless of whether we like the rules or not, it is a foul.
Injury stoppage presented by Saha Float Spa, where muscle recovery is provided.
And I know Roro's over there reminding the referee, add on these minutes, add on this time. But a few longer stoppages, so
former teammates.
Yeah, you'd expect maybe 5-6 minutes on this one.
And you do want to protect if someone does take a shot. There's not. That's it. It just seems that week in and week out now, at all levels, MLS, we've seen it where goalkeepers are just going down, trying to make contact because they know it's going to earn a strike or a yellow card.
Yeah, they'll get something for it. Can't trust those goalies.
Elk Grove Charter School, flexible and accredited 7th through 12th grade education, EGCS. We believe nobody succeeds alone. Now enrolling for 22-23 school year. Here's Borchak, made his debut against Oakland earlier this year. Does have 2 goals with this Toro squad. Zico plays straight through, takes a big hop. Now Akwe gonna put this ball in the corner. Nicely done by the center back for RGV. It's become tackle football out here.
Oh, here he goes, Jack Gurr. It is getting very chippy out there. Seen a few yellow cards given out. Won't be surprised to see a few more.
And substitutions will be made here for RGV and try to kill this game out. Be a massive win. They would sweep the series if they're able to pick up the victory. A 2-1 win earlier in April. Keko quickly to Douglas Martinez. Martinez, this ball's bouncing around. Zico's gonna go for it. And Tyler Derrick can't get to it and sputters away out of play. A Republic throw in. Zico. Lewis. Zico's going to go for goal. This one's going to dip into the hands of Tyler Derrick. Would have taken a little bit something there special. Rodrigo Lopez hit the crossbar a few minutes ago. Great look for Sacramento. Republic at Monterey next weekend, and then hosting Colorado Springs on Wednesday the 17th. Gurr flying this one forward. Here's a chance for Dougie Martinez. And he's upset with himself there. And now substitutions will be made. As Frank Nodars is for Torres. And now some injuries are apparently happening. Coronado will also come into this match here for RGV. Sacramento record versus playoff teams, 4-4-4. They beat San Antonio, El Paso, Detroit, and New Mexico. And they will face 6 more teams who are currently in the playoff picture. That includes San Antonio again, Louisville, Colorado Springs, and Pittsburgh. So 12 games remaining in league play for Sacramento after tonight. Adam Muffet. A lot to be decided, a lot left to play. You're going to be excited in some nights, and you're going to be frustrated in others.
That's the reality of this game. It's coming down to crunch time. I think what's a little frustrating about tonight, the fact that at home Republic haven't been able to create too many glorious scoring opportunities. We've looked at Archimed's had 1 or 2 half chances, but nothing glaring. There's still enough time, but this RGV team has been really disciplined and frustrated this Republic team.
They've kind of come in and done something that no one else has been able to do, and that is exactly frustrate this team. We've seen maybe a team outplay them, but this is what Sacramento sort of did to San Antonio here at Hart Health Park in early June. Donovan.
Told you it was going to be exciting.
different kind of exciting.
Yeah.
These type of matches are hard. There's a weird rhythm to them. It's hard for crowds to get fully behind a club because there's so many start and stops. I mean, it's great if you're a visitor. Completely take the crowd out of it if you can.
But what the Republic have been able to do so far this season is never give up. So 85th minute, I know all of these guys feel like they can still not only get a tie out of this game, maybe get a win as well.
It's moments like these that just sort of lend themselves to a great chance. Ball whipped in hard, looking for Zico. Lewis to make a run, and Derek is there. As Zico was closing in, would have been tough to get past Tyler Derek. He's 33 years of age, got a lot of experience, MLS, USL.
Former teammate of mine. Yeah, he's been around a while.
He hasn't really left South Texas, has he?
He's a Texas boy for sure. It's great to see him continuing to do well. Tyler, he's had a couple rough years, but he's back playing, and he's a really good talent.
Well, don't forget to vote for Luis Felipe's last-second equalizer against the Roots for Fans' Choice Goal of the Month. You can vote until tomorrow, or excuse me, the Monday morning at 9 a.m. Look at Bauer. He's going to go all the way up, just bulldoze his way through, get his chance. A good look here. Lacroix turning in on the corner. Bauer's still up. Why not bring everybody up? Get a good look here. Roro cutting it right back inside to his left foot. Gurr. And it will be off of RGV, so a throw here for Keko. '53rd minute goal by Jonathan Ricketts, his first of the 2022 campaign, has the visitors up here at Heart Health Park. It's been a physical chipping match, heavy challenges, and one set piece leading to that goal. And nicely done by Akwe to find Ricketts, who was just waiting for it and just put on a wondrous strike. Keko showing off here. Keko flying down the lane, finding Roro. Lopez looking this here for Zico, and is punched away. Now he's brought down. And Badawai is not going to give you much tonight. It's not going to happen. And may have been off the arm of Zico anyway. So Lewis goes down, and take another look at it here.
First time we've seen all three of those involved. Keko, Roro, Zico, and it just bounces up off Zico Lewis's hand.
That almost hit off the hand of Akwe as well right before. I think he just got a foot on it, and maybe took a deflection off of Lewis at the end. Great combination. There's beauty in that when you see Keko, Roro, and Zico teaming up. Good job there by Keko. Rodrigo Lopez with those 2 assists in the win. Comeback victory over New Mexico on Wednesday, put him in the club leader, but he's all now on 5th on the all-time list in USL action with 39. Ball whipped in hard, looking for Roro. Roro! And it goes in! Oh my goodness, what an absolute beauty from the corner. Jacker whipped it in, Roro finished it off. And Sacramento has equalized, his 4th on the year. Rodrigo Lopez finds some last-minute action, some last-minute magic, a last-minute goal, and it's 1-1 here, and a chance for a point and maybe more.
He just continues to deliver in front of these fans. What a ball, Jack Gurr. And he's not known for his aerial prowess, but what a header, Rodrigo Lopez. Game on.
You never count this Republic team out. Douglas Martinez said earlier this week, we are like a family. And we have confidence and we have trust in one another. So no matter what the situation is, they always feel like there's a golden opportunity coming. That is a no-quit attitude for Sacramento. And now a yellow card to Mark Briggs. And that's for the coaching staff, 2 cards in 3 matches. And not quite sure what Mark Briggs is upset about, but he got his words in. But Jack Gurr with his 2nd assist. Rodrigo Lopez with 4 goals that ties him with Douglas Martinez and Malik Foster, now all with 4 goals. A foul is given. Sacramento not done yet.
Out of nothing, and we spoke about the resilience of this team, just that never say die attitude, and now you're looking at 5 more minutes to go ahead and win this one.
You stop it by. Minutes are brought to you by Really Something Extra. Earn points every time you shop. Sign up today at Rayleighs.com. Lofting this one, back post. Derek comes out for it. And there was nothing Tyler Derrick could do to stop that one, much like Carlos Saldana didn't have much of a chance either. 2 beautiful strikes from each of these clubs tonight, Ricketts and Lopez. Gurr gonna do this all over again. Here comes Luis Felipe this time, doesn't make contact as Tyler Derrick went down. But look at RGV there, they're hustling. They want to see if they can get a goal, at least a chance on goal.
And they'll be disappointed that the fact that they haven't given Republic much at all, and it's 1 ball in the box. Finds the header, Roro.
Well, the Republic, who have lost just 1 match here, that came to the hand of Birmingham. And a foul is given midway. 5-1 and 3, and this would be the 4th draw if this score stands. And now 2 more substitutions for RGV coming. Isidro Martinez and Adolfo Hernandez await to come to this match late. There's Jack Gurr again, why not? And how about Rodrigo Lopez, the one to get on the end of it? I mean, it's not your big imposing strikers. He just can do it all. 34 years of age, and you know what? You could make a case. He's just playing about as good as he's ever played. It is incredible to watch number 8 night in and night out, and been grateful to see him for a couple years here, from all the way back to 2014, 15, 2020, and now just a standout season 2022.
And he's 35, Rob. Can you believe that one? The yellow card coming there. He's 35. He got a year older.
Wow.
He got a year older, and he's still doing it. That's. I'd rather him be 34. I'm only 36, and
a heavy challenge on Luis Felipe. And Notre Dame with the yellow card. So Isidro Martinez and Adolfo Hernandez, the 24-year-old Mexican, into this match, and Adolfo will go up top and maybe spring something forward for the visitors. Still 2 minutes to go here. At the very least, Rodrigo Lopez directing traffic. Ball whipped in. And now RGV will look to counter. Good defending there by Duke Lacroix. Quick yellow here for Keko. flying out like confetti now.
It's like an Oprah show, right? You get a yellow, you get a yellow.
Everyone's getting a yellow tonight. Ball played in, RGV deep into the 18. That goes way over the line. And that will be a goal kick for Carlos Saldana. Sacramento looking to pick up their 11th win coming in this one, but they might settle for their 7th draw instead. LaGrassa. Jacker waiting on that right side to get one more look at it as Bauer comes back to Donovan instead. Still putting some pressure on Hernandez. This ball's from Saldana. He'll find Ricketts. Ricketts makes a slip, and Keko's trying to get to it in a hurry. I think RGV now just hoping they can escape with a point. Republic, meanwhile, the crowd pleading to move forward, get in the attack. Don't allow this whistle to blow. Here's Duke Lacroix, one more chance. Keko to the right foot, cross coming. Here's a chance for Oro again. Oh, just over the crossbar.
That was a great opportunity. I'm going to say that one is probably easier than the one he scored.
Absolutely. Look at.
Oh, and you can just see he knows what great opportunity that was, Roro.
And there's the final whistle. Final chance for Sacramento to take a victory. And you know, a player like Rodrigo Lopez, one of the best headers we've seen all season, ties the game here. He's probably going to be thinking about the one he just missed, but what an effort by Republic to come back from this one. Ricketts with a fantastic goal, but Rodrigo Lopez, the magic continues.
He provides once again. He came in as a substitute in this one against his old team. Seen a lot of old faces. He'll be disappointed at that one, but he is today's Western Health Advantage man of the match in a brief cameo appearance. But what a leader for this club he is.
Unbelievable. Ricketts with a goal of his own in the 53rd minute, and it is an RGV Republic tie. 1-1 as we go to the break here. We'll have our post-game show coming up after this.
Sacramento is known as the city of trees, so it's important to take good care of them. Young trees need watering 2 to 4 times per week. Older trees need watering 1 to 2 times a month. Adding mulch around the base reduces evaporation. Save our water. Save our trees. Save California.
So you're out for a drink. Before that drink turns to drinks, make a plan to get home safe. Just call a friend, a cab, or get a ride share. Whatever you do, don't let drunk drive. Go safely, California.
You wouldn't check your phone if the game was on the line, so why do it when your life is on the line? Stay in the game. Make good decisions each and every time you drive. To learn more, visit impactteendrivers.org.
Learn about Ag Starter Kit to win with your school. On behalf of the Sacramento Republic FC, my name is Jamie Coffey. Thank you for spending your evening here with us at Hard Health Park. We will see you back here Wednesday, August 17th. Have a great night.
Welcome back to Heart Health Park. Rodrigo Lopez. Again, it's a fairy tale at this point in time, Adam. I just don't know how he continues to do it week in and week out, it seems. Highlights of this one. It was scrappy, it was tough. It was RGV who really dominated that first 45 and then came to 53rd minute, and this ball just kept bouncing around, and you could feel this was going to be trouble. And Aqua did a really nice job of finding his teammate.
Yeah, ball in by Torres, Aquin just falls. You know what? falling out right back on his left foot. You're thinking, what's the worst that can happen? Well, he can do that. Great connection by Ricketts. Saldana gets a hand to it. There's no way he's stopping it though, and RGV takes the lead.
75th minute, Sacramento is starting to put on a threat here. Look at this from Rodrigo Lopez. As a dicing through, able to win this ball back and nearly dipped it inside.
So clever. So clever, and you think, oh, it might not be the Republic's night. It doesn't look like Taladerek's going to get beat. That would change about 15 minutes later.
And he wasn't getting to that one either. Rodrigo Lopez could have had a hat trick in the second half as a substitute. And then this beauty. How about this from Jack Gurr? Maybe the service of the year. And Rodrigo Lopez putting on a clinic on how to finish.
Beautiful header. And he's right behind Akwe, and it's tough to see that ball as it just goes over the defender's head. He snapped it down right off the post. What a goal from him.
And then the Republic almost win it at the end. Rodrigo Lopez with a gift coming from this left side. And oh man, it's so difficult to hit that first one. And then you feel like Roro is gonna just put this thing home. You could see it coming. Hey, it was sort of the match I think that we deserved, and the result we probably were gonna see after seeing that 90 minutes. Ends in 1-1 draw.
Yeah, and the Toros, I think, will be a little disappointed that they haven't come away with the 3 points. I think if you told them they'd come to Sacramento and get a point, they would have taken it beforehand. But the way the game played out and giving up that late goal, they were solid defensively all night. It just wasn't to be. It was destined to be a tie.
Yeah, and an interesting couple of games that came up. Well, here's what we got for Sacramento in the next few weeks as we round out August. Monterey, and then hosting Colorado Springs, who ended up with a draw against OC tonight. And then at Las Vegas, who had a draw against Portland. And then we're going to host Oakland. That's going to be fireworks on the 27th. And then at Louisville City, a massive match against the Eastern Conference leaders.
You're looking at 4 of those matches, Western Conference teams who are vying for a playoff spot. So there's a lot on the line every time you step on the field, and these players, they know that.
Here's our power image of the match, and so many good scenes from tonight. But Malik Foster, if you could catch him on camera, you got to get him, because this guy can run.
The road runner.
So Malik Foster looking for his 5th goal in the year. Couldn't get one tonight, but playing against his former team. Nicely done. Sacramento with a 1-1 draw to end this one here on August 6th. Thanks for joining us here on Fox 40 this evening as the Sacramento Republic went toe-to-toe with RGV, and the Toros come in and earn a point on the road as the Republic battle for a late game equalizer. I want to thank our entire crew here in Sacramento, for our producer Ava Ponte. For Adam Moffitt, I'm Rob McAllister. We hope to see you back on the broadcast next Saturday, and then here at Hart Health Park on all. Good night.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League Championship cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the expressed written consent of the United Soccer League Championship.